Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, the channel specializing in street food and travel. Suya, grilled and spiced meat skewers, a popular street food across West Africa. Suya is a popular West African street food that has gained popularity across the region, including Ivory Coast. While it is not originally from Ivory Coast, it is enjoyed by many people in various countries. Suya consists of skewered and grilled meat, usually beef or chicken, that is seasoned with a flavorful and spicy peanut-based spice mix. Here's a general overview of how suya is prepared. Ingredients: thinly sliced beef or chicken suya spice mix, ground nuts, peanuts, chili peppers, ginger, garlic, onion, and other spices. Salt to taste, sliced onions and tomatoes for garnish instructions. Prepare the meat. Cut the beef or chicken into thin slices or bite-sized pieces. Thread the meat onto skewers. Prepare the suya spice mix. Roast the ground nuts or peanuts until they are golden brown. Blend the roasted ground nuts with chili peppers, ginger, garlic, onions, and other spices to create a coarse spice mix. Season the meat. Rub the suya spice mix over the skewered meat, ensuring it is well coated. Add salt to taste. Grill the meat. Grill the skewers over an open flame or on a barbecue, turning occasionally to ensure even cooking. The meat should be cooked until it is well done and has a slightly charred exterior. Serve. Garnish the grilled meat with sliced onions and tomatoes. Some vendors may serve it with additional sliced vegetables or spicy sauces on the side. Chinchinga, fried spicy meat kebabs. Chinchinga is primarily associated with kebabs or grilled meat in Ghana. It's often used interchangeably with the term suya. In Ghana, Chinchinga suya refers to skewered and grilled meat, typically seasoned with a flavorful spice mix before grilling. Here's a more detailed overview. Ingredients: skewered meat, beef, chicken, goat, or other meats. Marinade or spice mix commonly includes ground nuts, peanuts, chili peppers, ginger, garlic, onion, and other spices. Salt to taste. Optional. Sliced onions and tomatoes for garnish. Instructions: prepare the meat. Cut the meat into small, bite-sized pieces. Thread the meat onto skewers. Prepare the spice mix. Roast ground nuts or peanuts until golden brown. Blend the roasted ground nuts with chili peppers, ginger, garlic, onions, and other spices to create a coarse spice mix. Marinate the meat. Coat the skewered meat with the spice mix, ensuring it is well covered. Add salt to taste. Allow the meat to marinate for some time to enhance the flavors. Grill the meat. Grill the skewers over an open flame or on a barbecue, turning occasionally for even cooking. Cook until the meat is well done and has a slightly charred exterior. Serve. Garnish the grilled meat with sliced onions and tomatoes. It's often served with additional spice mix on the side or with other accompaniments. Sorbet, fruit-flavored frozen dessert. Sorbet is a delightful frozen dessert that is often made with fruit, sugar, and water. It is known for its refreshing and fruity taste. Here's a simple recipe for making fruit-flavored sorbet. Fruit sorbet. Ingredients: 2 cups fresh fruit, such as berries, mango, peach, or any fruit of your choice. 1, 2 to 3, 4 cup granulated sugar. Adjust according to the sweetness of the fruit. 1 cup water. 2 tablespoons fresh lemon or lime juice, optional for added brightness. Instructions: prepare the fruit. Wash and peel, if necessary, the fruit. Cut the fruit into small, evenly sized pieces. Make simple syrup. In a saucepan, combine water and sugar. Heat over medium heat, stirring until the sugar dissolves. Allow the simple syrup to cool. Blend the fruit. Place the fruit pieces in a blender or food processor. Puree the fruit until smooth. Combine fruit puree and simple syrup. In a bowl, mix the fruit puree with the cooled simple syrup. Add lemon or lime juice, if desired, for a hint of acidity. Chill the mixture. Refrigerate the mixture for at least 2-3 hours or until it's thoroughly chilled. Freeze. Pour the chilled mixture into an ice cream maker. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for your specific ice cream maker to churn the sorbet. Serve. Once the sorbet reaches a firm, icy consistency, transfer it to a lidded container and freeze for a few more hours to firm up. Scoop and serve the sorbet in bowls or cones. Grilled corn. Corn on the cob, grilled and seasoned. Grilled corn, often referred to as corn on the cob, is a popular and delicious street food enjoyed in many cultures around the world. It's a simple yet flavorful dish that highlights the natural sweetness of fresh corn. Here's a basic recipe for making grilled corn. Ingredients: fresh corn on the cob, husks removed or pulled back. Butter, optional. Salt and pepper to taste. Optional toppings: lime wedges, chili powder, grated cheese, or chopped herbs. Instructions: prepare the corn. Peel back the husks of the corn, leaving them attached at the base. Remove the silk, the fine threads, from the corn. If desired, you can pull the husks back over the corn or remove them entirely. Preheat the grill. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. Optional butter. If you like, spread a thin layer of butter over the corn. This adds richness and enhances the flavor. Season the corn. Sprinkle the corn with salt and pepper to taste. You can also experiment with other seasonings like chili powder or herbs. Grill the corn. Place the corn directly on the preheated grill. Grill for about 10-15 minutes, turning occasionally to ensure even cooking. The corn is ready when it's slightly charred and the kernels are tender. Serve. Remove the corn from the grill and let it cool for a moment. Optionally, add additional toppings like a squeeze of lime juice, extra salt, grated cheese, or herbs. Dibi, grilled meat often served with onions and mustard. Dibi, also known as grilled meat in English, is a popular street food in several West African countries, including Ivory Coast, Senegal, and Mali. It typically involves marinated and grilled meat, often served with a spicy sauce and bread or couscous. Here's a basic recipe for making dibi. Ingredients: for the marinade: 2-3 pounds of meat, commonly lamb, goat, or beef. Cut into small pieces: 1 large onion, finely chopped 3 cloves of garlic, minced 1 teaspoon ground, ginger 1 teaspoon ground paprika, 1 teaspoon ground cayenne pepper, adjust to taste, salt and black pepper. To taste 1/4 cup vegetable oil. For serving: bread or couscous. Spicy sauce, optional. Sliced onions and tomatoes for garnish instructions. Marinate the meat. In a large bowl, combine the chopped meat with chopped onions, minced garlic, ground ginger, paprika, cayenne pepper, salt, and black pepper. Add vegetable oil and mix everything well, ensuring the meat is evenly coated. Cover the bowl and let it marinate for at least 2-3 hours or overnight in the refrigerator for better flavor absorption. Prepare the grill. Preheat a grill or barbecue to medium-high heat. Skewer the meat. Thread the marinated meat onto skewers, creating kebabs. Grill the meat. Grill the skewers over the preheated grill, turning occasionally, until the meat is well cooked and has a nice char on the outside. This usually takes around 15-20 minutes, depending on the type and thickness of the meat. Serve. Remove the skewers from the grill and let them rest for a few minutes. Serve the dibi with bread or couscous. Optionally, garnish with sliced onions and tomatoes. You can serve it with a side of spicy sauce for added flavor.